Hey fellow dadpreneurs, Adam Dukes here, and in this video I'm going to share with you 4 tips to help you grow 10 subscribers on YouTube each and every day. I tried doing this video at the park earlier today. It's 78 degrees here in Las Vegas, and for early September, you don't do YouTube videos inside when it's 78 on September 9th. You go outside. And so I went to the park. I realized I brought my camera equipment, equipment meaning my cell phone and some mics and stuff. Realized I forgot an adapter. I ran back home, got the adapter, went back there. I spent an hour and a half in the park trying to figure out my wireless mic that I have not been able to figure out, a $200 wireless mic. And it turns out I spent an hour and a half at the damn park trying to record myself, but the mic wasn't working. And it turns out I need another adapter, so I had to order one on Amazon. So I'm going to have to do this video inside, once again, behind the desk at 10:24 at night. Anyways, I want to share 4 tips. So I had posted a video the other day about how much money I earned on YouTube, and a couple people had reached out and asked how I was growing subscribers so quickly, or another way to how to grow subscribers. And then I'm also in a couple of Facebook groups where people, a couple of YouTube channels. I had invested in a mentorship a couple of years ago, or a couple months ago, and in the mentorship was how to grow a YouTube channel. So people in there are asking how to grow a YouTube channel. And so I always reference this one thing. So I was like, you know what? I got a couple tips. I'm going to share them in the video. So tip number 1, this is something I've been thinking for years to do. And this morning I was at jiu-jitsu class and I overheard one of the guys talking, and he was talking about videos and YouTube and a podcast and editing. So him and I start chatting about video software, YouTube channel. I told him I just got monetized and all that. So him and I started talking, and he's like, what's your YouTube channel? You know, he knows my first name, and I was like, oh, Google or YouTube Adam Dukes, you know, and the chances of him remembering my last name, probably not that good. So I've always wanted to buy a domain, a customized domain to forward to my channel, and I finally did it today. Unfortunately, I didn't have it there when I told him, but that reminded me. I got home from jiu-jitsu, I bought the domain. So that's tip number 1, buying a custom domain. So now adamteaches.com goes to my YouTube. So if I meet someone at jiu-jitsu, at the park, at a coffee shop, whatever, out to dinner, and they want to know my YouTube channel, instead of trying to remember my first and last name, I'll say Adam Teaches. Hopefully if they can remember my name, Adam, Teaches is pretty easy to remember, to spell, and then .com, it will forward them to the channel. So that is tip number 1, coming up with a custom domain. I went to Namecheap today. I bought it at their $8.88 for the entire year. And the Honey app, the Google Chrome extension, it saved me like 75 cents. It ended up being less than $8. So now I can just say adamteaches.com, adamteaches.com, whether it's in person, whether it's online, in a podcast, in YouTube videos, you know, I can just drop adamteaches.com, adamteaches.com. So that's tip number 1. Come up with a unique custom domain. I like to use a website called Mesh. I'll leave a link down below. That is what I use to find all of my domains. Although this one I found off the top of my head. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is a big one. TikTok. And I did not want to get on TikTok. I'm 39 years old now, and I pushed back. Finally, in April of this year, I joined it when I was 38, and I was blown away. I'm still blown away by it. There's a lot more older people than you think. It's not just all teens twerking to the new Drake song. There's a lot of older people. There are people my age. There are people older than me. There are people that are looking for side hustles, looking for online business, looking help for taxes, anything you can think of. People are on TikTok of all ages. It's not just for teens. It shocks me how many marketers think it is all for teens, or teens, maybe early 20s. It's not. There is a lot of grown people. I've talked to, I think, probably 30 people on the phone, 30 different phone calls from dads, all from TikTok, over the last 2.5 or so months. I do TikTok lives. I get back and forth with a lot of people, all people like in my age range. So there are older people on it. There are people with money. There are people with problems looking for solutions. And TikTok has been, when I joined in April, I probably had 1,100 subscribers. I'm at 3,100 now. And a huge reason is because of TikTok. So what I like to do, I was in a Facebook group a couple days ago, and this lady said, I only have 100 YouTube subscribers. How do I grow more? And I answered her. I said, jump on TikTok. And she goes, I'm too old for TikTok. And I replied back, no, you're not. I'm older than you. By the looks of it, I was older than her. And she was blown away. She thought she was too old for it. And I was like, no, get on it. So what I like to do is I post little teaser TikTok videos, like little 15 to 20-second videos, and then I plug my YouTube channel, because you can plug your YouTube and Instagram profile in your bio. or in your profile on TikTok. So what I'll do is give like a little teaser of a YouTube video, and then I'll say, go to my YouTube channel. I'll show the thumbnail. I'll say, check out the video on how to XYZ. So I do that. And then throughout random TikToks, I'll say something. For more information, check out my YouTube channel. Click the link in my bio. Something along those lines. So TikTok is tip number 2. It is a fantastic, if you're on YouTube, you're obviously not afraid of video, get on TikTok yesterday. And tip number 3 is put that if you get a custom URL, which you definitely should, put that in your social media profile. So I went ahead, this is something I'm testing. So I track everything. So Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, I'm not that active on, so I don't drive a significant amount of leads through that. I've talked about this on my YouTube channel before. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, I drive them all back to one landing page. There's one entry point into my ecosystem. That's kind of how I look at it. I don't have 17 different landing pages. I have one. So Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, I don't spend much time on those platforms, so they're not generating me really that many leads, but they are generating some traffic because I track everything using ClickMagick, but it's not converting. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to swap out those. Instead of linking to a landing page, I'm going to link to adamteaches.com, to my YouTube channel, and it goes right to the main page where they subscribe, where they have the option to subscribe right away. So I'm testing that. Also on TikTok, I generate anywhere from 300 to 600 leads a month on TikTok. And I swapped out my URL today to test it out, to drive more subscribers to YouTube, because I've found in the past YouTube subscribers tend to typically convert better. Typically, TikTok has been wonderful for conversions for me, but this is just something I'm going to test. So I'm kind of pushing away 300 to 600 leads, and I am big on collecting email addresses. I talk about it all the time. It's the backbone of every business. However, as a marketer, I'm always testing. So I'm putting this link in. I'm going to test it for a couple weeks, see how it is. If it helps grow my YouTube channel, that's my ultimate goal, to grow the YouTube channel. Then I'll continue on with it, because when you grow the YouTube channel, not only am I going to generate more leads, more sales, more awareness, more ad revenue, more subscribers, more views, all that. It's kind of like a waterfall or a ripple effect. You start with YouTube and everything just kind of branches off for that. And like I said, I have a goal by the end of the year with YouTube ad revenue to cover my monthly nut. It's not really passive income. It's kind of passive income in a sense, but I want to have that automatic income that covers my monthly nut. So it's a tall order. It's a big goal, but that's my goal to close out 2020, this wild, wacky year. So I need to get more subscribers. Plus, when you get more subscribers, you get more social credibility, social clout. Not that you can really measure that, but you get people reaching out to you to collab with you, to partner with you, to business opportunities, things like that. So there's a lot of benefits to growing the YouTube subscriber base. So I'm willing to put away the leads, or push away the leads, the surge of leads on TikTok, and just direct people more to YouTube in the hopes of building more trust with them by sharing longer form content, YouTube videos, 10, 15, 20, 25-minute videos, as opposed to a 60-second TikTok. So again, it's all testing. I'm a marketer. I'm tracking everything, so I'm going to see how it goes for a couple of weeks. If the subscribers doesn't jump significantly, I'm going to switch back to my landing page. So that's tip number 3. Add it in your profiles. I know that probably seems pretty obvious, but when you create a custom URL like that, something memorable, adamteaches.com, there's a branding play as well. So people see it on Facebook, on Instagram, on Pinterest, on Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever you share it, wherever you post it, people are going to see that URL. And over time, they kind of memorize it. So there's a little branding play, or there's a big branding play, I should say. If you have like your name channel, your name teaches, learn with. I was going to do learnwithadam.com, and I really like 2-word domains, so I went with Adam Teaches. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4, this involves a little elbow grease, a little bit of work, but comment on other YouTube channels. This is a strategy that a lot of people deploy, a lot of newer channels, up-and-coming channels, but it works. I know quite a few YouTubers that have grown significant followings quickly. I know one lady that I follow, I think she's up to about 5,000 followers, and she started her channel at the beginning of the COVID thing. So 5,000 in 5 or 6 months, that's impressive. And pretty much her sole strategy is commenting on other people's YouTube channels. Again, people that are committed putting out videos, because then they'll likely comment back. So I do that. It can be time consuming. You know, I try to leave thoughtful comments, not just, hey, great video, you know. I try to leave 3 to 5 comments each and every day, but it definitely helps. I actually had a lady reach out to me. She has a channel of like 1,200 or 1,500, something like that, but she wants to do a collaboration. So her and I are going to do a collaboration. We're going to do, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do some type of, I do a video on her channel, she does one on mine, or something like that, maybe an interview or something like that. So not only can it help you get subscribers, but it's great to network with fellow YouTubers. There's another one that I commented on. This guy is on a diet, or he's going on a diet, losing 15 pounds in the next 60 days. He gained 30 pounds during COVID, and I actually just started back into intermittent fasting on Monday of this week. Today's Wednesday. And I'm like, you know what, I'll do it with you. So I'm kind of doing a diet thing with him, but again, it just came from commenting. So there's a lot of benefits to commenting. The networking is really good, but you also get more visibility with other people. And then of course, the more comments, more engagement on your videos, it should help with the SEO rankings as well. Here's a bonus tip. Since I'm an overachiever, add it in your email signature. This is forgotten real estate. Now, this isn't going to bring you a swarm of subscribers, but it's certainly going to help. If it's in your email service provider that you send out automated emails to your list, have it in your signature, and or put it in like your Gmail signature, you know, your name, your company name, your title, and instead of maybe your website URL, swap it for your custom URL that we talked about in tip number 1. If it's intriguing, you know, and maybe they drives a little curiosity, they click on it, take it over to your YouTube channel, and maybe they'll subscribe. Again, all 5 of these, if you do them all together, they're going to get you 10 subscribers or more each and every day. 1 or 2 of them is probably not going to do it, but a lot of them are just automated once you get it in place, with the exception of the commenting. So apply these tips, implement them, let me know how they go. Hey, if you like these types of videos, make sure you hit subscribe down below. Click that little bell notification, because I release 2 videos each and every week for your viewing pleasure. If you got other ways to generate YouTube subscribers, I'm all ears. I'm a student of the game. 421 videos on this damn channel. I'm always learning. So please drop them down below. As always, if you have comments, questions, or concerns, drop those down as well. I'll do my absolute best to help you solve that problem. Thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it.